We're asked to solve the triangle if we're given that angle A is 40 degrees, angle B is 20 degrees, and side C is 6. So we're not actually given a figure, so I would recommend drawing a triangle so that we can visualize a little better what kind of triangle we're working with. So I'm just going to call this triangle ABC. Note that this may or may not, it's not really drawn to scale. So angle A is 40 degrees, angle B is 20 degrees, and we're given that side length of C is 6. So what kind of triangle are we dealing with, and is it one that we can use law of sines to solve? Well, we're given two angles and the included side, so that's an angle side angle triangle, which is one of those three types of triangles that we can use law of sines for. So we are going to use the law of sines. So the first measure that we're going to find is the measure of angle C, because we need to find the measure of angle C in order to have our angle side pair. Luckily, we can do that because we know two angle measures. So we can find the measure of angle C by taking the sum of A and B and subtracting from 180. So 40 plus 20, that's 60. 180 degrees minus 60 degrees is 120 degrees. So that's the measure of angle C. Now we can use the law of sines. We can find the length of side A, or we could find the length of side B using law of sines. I'm going to find the length of side A. So using our angle side pair, so 120 and 6, right? Our angle side pair here. We're going to say the sine of 120 degrees divided by 6 equals the sine of 40 degrees divided by A. Do the cross product. A times the sine of 120 degrees equals 6 times the sine of 40 degrees, and then divide by the sine of 120. And we get that A is about, so when you plug this in, you're going to get that in your calculator. Again, make sure your calculator is in degree mode. You're going to get that A is about 4.45 units. 4.45 units. And then again, let's round to the nearest hundredth. So we found A. Now we need to find the measure of side B. So let's find the length of side B. So here's B. Again, use law of sines. Use the original angle side pair that we're given because it's just going to be more accurate. There's not going to be as much rounding error when we do that. So to find that, it's going to be the sine of 120 degrees divided by 6 equals the sine of now 20 degrees, right? 20 degrees divided by B. Cross product gives us B times the sine of 120 equals 6 times the sine of 20 degrees. Divide by 100, sine of 120. Divide by the sine of 120 degrees. And we get that B is about, once we plug it into our calculator, 2.37 units. So B is about 2.37 units. And so this is how you would solve a triangle if it's an angle side angle triangle. Again, the first thing that we had to do was find the third angle measure so that we could get our angle side pair.